Hello everyone, I'm the Counterman, and in the last episode, we set off on an adventure no man would dare partake in. We were ambushed by hordes of the undead, only to be victorious. And finally, we snuck past the guards in the royal gardens, hoping to meet this princess of destiny. Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with a twist. So, how'd you guys like that new intro? It was actually quite fun making. So, here we have this Princess Zelda. Most of you think she's a woman, but not here, she's not. She is a man overflowing with a testosterone. So, shall we talk to Prince Zelda, is it? Let's just see what he has in store for us this time, eh?
Who are you? How did you get past the guards?
We walked past them.
Oh? What's that? Is that... Can't be. A fairy? Then are you from the forest?
Maybe.
Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? Like green and shining stone?
Yes, all thanks to our old friend.
Do you have it?
Yes, we do.
Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is the prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Prince of Hyrule. What is your name?
Steve.
TKM. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, TKM. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down from royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone.
Yeah, okay. I might as well.
The legend goes like this.
Yay, more cutscenes. Just what we needed.
The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity.
Just what we need.
If someone with an evil mind has a wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told.
And it just so happens that that's what happens.
So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones.
You don't say. And back to a three-dimensional castle.
That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Oh, no foreshadowing. Oh my god. Did you understand well the story I just told you?
I believe we did.
That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now.
So sneaky, Zelda.
The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him?
But that would be eavesdropping, Zelda.
Oh, Link in his eyes, it's blue as the ocean blue. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man.
Oh no, he spotted us.
What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule? No, the entire world. Now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you.
And she takes our chicken and gives us Zelda's letter. And it even has her autograph. Wow. Could get some real rupees on this item. Oh yeah. And this will be used in the next town that we go to. And here, oh no, who's this?
It's none other than
an actual female protecting a prince. What a surprise. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I'm responsible for protecting Prince Zelda. Everything is exactly as the prince foretold. Well, excuse me, princess. You are a courageous boy. You were heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the Princess Dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played the song for Prince Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now, listen carefully. And here is the first song that we learn on the ocarina. It is Zelda's Lullaby. But will we ever be able to memorize this song? It's just too complicated. And we actually messed up. It was bound to happen. That's what you get for not using an actual N64 controller with the C buttons. Instead, using an Xbox 360 controller, using the right analog stick to do this. And every time we play a song, sparkly things fly out of the ocarina. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. Have we now? If the castle soldiers find you, there'll be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. How convenient. Just what we needed. And we are back in Hyrule Field. Just what we needed too. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. At the foot of Death Mountain you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The prince is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Oh no, where'd she go? Now why can't we do that with a Deku Nut? It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you. And now we must venture this way. Onward to Kakariko Village, where we will finally use this autographed letter that I could have made a huge sum of rupees off of, but sadly we have to use it for part of the storyline. So just go up these really detailed stairs and take a ride at the next exit, and you have reached this farming village, also known as Kakariko Village, with people running on rooftops and construction workers that don't seem to do much. So as you see all the chickens here, there's something to do with them. It gets you a bottle, but I'm not going to do that right now, as I will do it most likely in the next episode, just because I want to get to Death Mountain at least for this episode. Or I might, most likely will do it in episode 6 or 7. So basically just come up here, talk to the guard, and he says,
"The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Eh? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet."
How rude. So, when you see he says that, just show him the letter.
Oh, this is surely Prince Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is TKM. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our prince come up with now? Okay, alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero.
And yes, that is all you need to do to begin the next journey, which we will be getting the next item pretty soon. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it, just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have the time to go there. So, could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. So yeah, the mask he was talking about, it is a long chain of events to get the Mask of Truth, which isn't really that special after all. However, I will be getting it in this LP sometime, but now we have to listen to him and go back to Hyrule Castle Town and buy a new shield, which you could buy the shield without talking to him, except for it is double the price, I believe. It is 80 without talking to him, and I believe it is 40 when you do talk to him. So I'd say it's worth talking to him. And the shield we are going to get is the Hylian shield, which is a metal shield, the Deku shield being wooden, and the second dungeon we are going to go to is basically just a fire dungeon, so the Deku shield would burn up and it would be unusable. So let's just hope this bridge isn't closed on us, and there we go. And like I said in the last episode, I will be going in the room right here, as it contains all the money that we need. So yes, just go in here, get pots everywhere, just start smashing away at pots, and get about 60 rupees. You can do this as many times as you want. Just exit the room and come back in. And yeah, it's fairly simple to get rupees in this game, unless you want to do it the harder way and kill enemies for it. And also there's a gold skulltula in this room. It is in one of these crates. I forgot. There it is. Okay. So yeah, just hit that crate right there, kill the gold skulltula, and you have number 4, I believe. And continue smashing away at these pots, and there we have 62, 63. Okay. And we definitely have enough to buy the new shield. So, let's get that new shield, shall we? And yes, the bazaar is right over here. The famous store with the man with a beard for an icon. And there he is.
Welcome.
And here it is. Oh, I apologize. It is 80 rupees. Well, let's just... I will go back to that room and then we will do the famous teleport back here. So, until then, and we're back. So while I was getting the rest of the rupees, I was wondering something if this is what you have to do, because let's just see here. Let's see, nope, never mind. Okay, so we have 84 rubies. Go ahead and buy this shield. Oh, well, looks like I made a small mistake. Well, so it is 80 rupees without it, and let's see here. It is 50 rupees without it. Okay. So if you talk to the guard beforehand, it is 50 rupees as opposed to 80. Yes, so it's actually quite a good thing to talk to the guard, because it will save you some time as well as money. So, now we head back to Kakariko Village. And just roll there, and roll like the fat boy you are. And looks like we're about to be ambushed by the undead once more. However, I'm just going to outrun them this time, as I don't really care for them right now. And I never really will. Until I'm Adult Link, because then they're part of a temple whom I must kill. I do the usual up the stairs, take a ride at the next exit, at exit 32. And we are back. So I have about 2 minutes left. I'm going to try to get to the Goron village in time, but that may not happen if I don't stop running into bushes that do not want to fall over. Yes, just go back to the same spot with the soldier who made fun of us, whom I will get him back one of these days, and go through the gate. So it looks like I'm running a little short on time here, guys, so I am just going to end the episode here in a couple seconds once this little cutscene's over. And here we are. So I'm going to end the episode here. So, watch the next episode to see what happens. Until then.